Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
The Harbinger was on its way to Telos?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How did we get to Peragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's going to claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
We got away from the Sith. Now how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
So what do you think we should do?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
The Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
A Jedi's life is sacrifice. It is a small price to pay.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn.
Why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
But I'm not a Jedi any longer.
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
What happened to the Jedi?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi on Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If any survivors still live, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. But we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
You're right. She may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
When did you get so sensitive?
Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
I'll go check on her then.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
I'll go check on her then.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
If we travel together, then we need to work together.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
What if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that. The consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme? It felt like my hand was dipped in molten carbonite.
Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
Quicker? Would it have killed me?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Then we'll work together and try to be more careful until we can fix this.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Peragus.
How could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well. A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
When we were on Peragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
It was like a whisper, at the edge of hearing.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
I don't believe the Jedi would do such a thing.
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
But to cut one off from the Force, it's like losing all your senses at once.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
Then there must be a way to reverse what they did.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
But you said it's possible. How?
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
But there are no more Jedi.
Then I am your only hope, as you are mine. We are a sad pair, you and I, to defend the galaxy against such a thing. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
I would welcome whatever aid you offer.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
There were other questions I wished to ask you.
Ask, and I will answer.
Can you tell me what has happened since the Mandalorian Wars?
Much has happened in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malak IV.
What happened after the war?
As you know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you followed under Revan's banner. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
What happened next?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
What happened to Malak?
As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
What happened to Revan?
After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
So Revan saved the Republic?
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
Then we must do what we can until it has a chance to recover from the war.
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
Perhaps it is better the Republic stands on its own.
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
What do you mean?
The Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
I think I've heard enough.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
He's not a fool, but he does feel odd to me.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
She seems fine, just needs some rest.
Well, she sure could use it. It might do wonders for her mood, too. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Hard living?
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality to notice.
Are we still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts.
Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
All right, I'll do that.
So, what happened?
What are you talking about?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
It was a single hilt.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
I can barely remember what it used to feel like, much less look like, and I couldn't care less even if I remember.
I thought a Jedi and their blade couldn't be parted. To lose it was like losing a part of yourself.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
I understand.
Hold on. Is there any way to get our gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I do, and I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
A force cage? This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it, but I'll remember this.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
What's going on?
The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in a TSF station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
Let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
What? I hear you.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No, he was an assassin. It's a good thing I didn't have to depend on you for protection.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
The best of your ability. That's not very inspiring. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or 2?
Get out.
Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Freya?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yes, please send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
What is this about? No. Could you explain it to me? No. What troubles have you had? How is Czerka harming the restoration project? Why would Czerka do this? So how could I help?
Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa linda trufta. When pundas, noi sidan gelfa. Vapuelta.
Heal me.
Fandibo gelfa. Vapuelta. Linda trufta. Noi sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
She endured it out, and she began Gorupio, when pundas, Hoisidan gelfa, Vapuelta.
I'll consider it.
Pudin truth blabba, Vapuelta, truth blab fandibo gelfa.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Czerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention anything like that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Czerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
What sort of work are we talking about?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Peragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to stay?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's I&D is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
What do you think, Rhea?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Peragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos, we need a ship. Let's find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead. Just say the word.
Tonoranga manakaran, ipo inshawa. Tonos imaragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Tonos imaragith. Wanara korachi.
What does the exchange want with you?
In Wamagro, may rangana noruta. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratu.
Do you sell droid parts?
Machabi doko. Tonos imaragith. Wanara korachi.
Never mind.
Nita manta yumar lordawata no sanastika.
Who are you?
Dovre kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samwa.
What do you do here?
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
What is this predicament?
Tong laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gurka chino sonka teacher noch.
You should never wager more than you can afford to lose.
Variki, mangra, do cha, scrini do pat. Slime non quaheriti, criscorcia winti sei mesoto. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajia. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
What is the price for her?
Watakratunji, mularayi mulakriti rite krakolo mebosa.
I'll see what I can do.
Ento meshmi paju, watamincha yokolondado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?
Just looking around.
Looked like you were doing more than just looking.
Sorry, I just figured...
Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything I owned? Are you crazy?
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, I thought so. Get out of here before I get the TSF.
I'll be going now.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. To esfrektonatada beer mabar jokto. Torenibu into tonoranga manakan. Ipo in wamagro. May rangana nolucha. In wamagro. May rangana nolucha.
Just let me shop.
Ranamo sibu endasarans. Crema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Chabi doko. Tonoranga manacho.
Just let me shop.
Parama kawana kochugitsa.
I'll be going now.
Wana jung konata de la guno tuna. Dai rento ron kawre papanala ranshinga. Derache wemeno torere senesenten.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru kattada. Fiaratore padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu debitarana cenirara.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all.
What's going on here?
This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
And how do you plan on doing that?
The only way that he'll learn. A little physical reinforcement.
I'd like to hear his side of the story.
Be kranavakta belasuma manantanaga. Serenito salactana beserankachi. Derenjo milleranta drasta. Cochinito so milel montesos. Wanajun senesensen drawicha canel commercio la fibonolot. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru kattada. Fiaratore padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu debitarana cenirara.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina.
I won't let you lay a hand on him.
Just my luck. Someone who wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt?
Can we talk about this?
Believe me, there's nothing to talk about.
I don't want to fight you.
Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Yeah.
Just say the word. Let's settle this.
Docent horrenteri. Gelere sonto cenig rexi contunso des juncaratata.
Why are they allowed to do this?
Der interunto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadarane gra dall'unuta cholorin. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru kattada. Fiaratore padano ringatel camarada telefibu nubu debitarana cenirara.
You should leave in case some of their friends come looking for them.
Docent horrenteri. Gelere sonto cenig rexi contunso des juncaratata.
Thank you.
Gosa nekrana nanki.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF Station. How may I be of assistance?
Lieutenant Gren said to come here to get the Ebon Hawk and the rest of my possessions out of impound.
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating.
Stolen? How is that even possible?
It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved.
Can I get my possessions back at least?
Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers.
Isn't there anything more the TSF can do?
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board.
What am I supposed to do now?
I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word.
I'll be going now.
Something I can help you with?
Do you have any work I could do?
Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties?
Tell me about the bounties.
This isn't a bounty, so to speak, but we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem.
Tell me about Batu Rem.
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid.
Is there any way to find out about the killer's movements on the station?
Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
I'll see what I can dig up.
If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Oh, and to talk about another bounty.
What is it?
Tell me about Batono.
Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Czerka, and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel Station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since.
Do you have any leads?
Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Czerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Thank you. Keep me updated.
I have some other questions.
What is it?
Tell me about the criminals.
They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel.
What do you know about the criminals?
There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know.
I'll see what I can dig up.
All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them.
I'll be going now.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next step.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Someone with an inflated view of himself?
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
I don't want any trouble.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
I'll be going now.
Czerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Is there something I can do for you?
What can you tell me about Czerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough. Then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
I'll be going now.
Czerka's mercenaries are getting...
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Who are you?
Chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik de mawimbo kranta mi bilan.
Odds and ends.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Could I look at your inventory?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
I've come on behalf of Hara.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Is there something you want in exchange?
Dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanan.
I cannot afford that price.
Hunta chiwita inka kika.
I'll be going now.
Tonghitemos.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizak?
Do you have any cards I could buy?
Kring lorcha wata chortungi chiwi we wata wama. Kinchu sa chiking.
What's the course like?
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yay.
What are these new advancements?
Takometa kablaia justing miki gongo beast. Kun grabila chone murlera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik maui dovre kun mili wosa sleep.
Yeah, there's nothing swoop fans like more than seeing a good wreck.
Torchi, no mas un hombre, prince runta.
I'll be going now.
Bornacini.
I want to race.
Ontachiwita inkaki.
That's a little steep. There'll be more than enough wagering to cover that.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinam.
Don't worry, I will.
Tong hite mosi jochia yumba. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwa.
What's my prize?
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwa.
I'll be going now.
Welcome to the entertainment.
I'll be going now.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the...
I'll be going now.
Welcome to the entertainment.
What sort of entertainment do you have here?
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
I'll be going now.
Hello there. Fresh blood.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what, you just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together...
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
I'm looking for a man named Batono.
Takometa kablaia justing miki gongo beast.
You don't know? He oversaw these docks?
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamato.
It's obvious you know something.
Tong hite mosi jokia yumba ditawa ebawa toneruta.
You can tell me what you know, or I can hurt you, and then you will tell me what you know.
Tong laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gorka chino sonka ticha noch. Tonata bias via. Jicho watana. Ikune rakete dinito para mas nucho.
Tonos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rochata.
I'd like information about a passenger that came through here.
Tonos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rochata.
Don't worry. I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer's dead anyway.
Tonos emeragith. Wanara korachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rochata.
How much would this expense be?
In Wamagro, may rangana noruta.
25 credits it is.
Machabi doko, tonaranga manachunga. Machabi doko, tonaranga manachunga.
Batu Rem.
The ranamo sibu and dasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu in kosoracha. Moka kamaran and doso ran with no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu.
I'll be going now.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are you?
I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
Why are you here?
The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Czerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
I'll be going now.
Just say the word.
Moses sent me to speak to Chodo Habat. I'll be going now. You sensed my arrival? I'm not a Jedi. What do you want from me? You mean the trouble with Czerka, right? Yes. Vanished? How? Yes, I'll see it to you safely. I'll return with the droid intelligence.
She endured it out, and she began Gorufio. Father Gorif, Guftakel Chief, Goladufta, Udin Tuflava, Papoyalta, Tuflavan Nibugelva, Sidan Gelva Badino Van Gelva, Linda Tufta, Sidan Gelva Badino Van Gelva, Linda Tufta, when Bundas, Hori Sidan Gelva, Papoyalta.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Peragus when I first met you.
I'm fine. In fact, I haven't felt this good in a long time.
Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
I had some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
Never mind.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Yes, and I need some answers.
Then ask. and I will do my best to answer.
Do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us?
Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you.
Never mind. I'll be going now.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rong choda? Ruka sole mulasoch?
I'm helping the Ithorians, yes.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi luma lispa.
It has nothing to do with money.
Wisomogo dosi sheba dentes kun mostovi gite yavach, piktareshan.
At least they're not as dirty as Czerka.
Draba krita punto do umpi con kile na chati nukoso boramwe. Masoko chiro. Dancha ita wichi dumpa kavane kun noba kinect ma winbo krata mepilan. Huta yanolia. Jukta genechu bawanki na jung winoton ma no miurita.
I'm not interested.
Takome jagmeski nudna duchung wesinta dorutu mogograble. Walia dosabolia nuon sotoduko na mabajorun. Kachi huta yanolia. Jukta genechu bawanki na jung winoton ma no miurita.
Chodo Habat sent me to deliver the replacement restoration droid.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Say the word.
More. Where that came from?
What is it?
More where that came from.
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this.
It looks as though the blaster has been heavily modified. Yes, I'll get the droid back to the Ithorians right away.
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Yes, follow me to the Ithorian compound.
I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
I found this blaster on one of the assailants. Thank you. Now what? What is there to be done? I'll go speak with him.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Perhaps. Who are you?
Oh, so forward. I like that. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
Your exchange?
Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
I was, but not anymore.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
What does this have to do with anything?
I think you're even tougher than you look. Jedi or not. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
What's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
How would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
I'll think about it.
You do that. Come back when you've made up your mind. So long, handsome. Oh, you're back. Going to take me up on my offer,
Can you tell me anything about this blaster?
Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It's good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that.
So what did you want?
Oh, so full. I handle Vice. Don't worry. Look. This still used. So
how would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
It's a deal.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck, handsome.
Something I can help you with?
I have a blaster I'd like you to look at.
A blaster? I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
I was ambushed by thugs in a dock module. One of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news.
Why is that?
When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it.
Perhaps I can help you find the source of these goods.
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rocha. Moka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Duranta donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumta. Moka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi.
Yes.
More where that came from.
What is it?
What can you tell me about this blaster?
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana.
I think there's something you're not telling me.
Chabi doko. Donaranga manachunga.
I heard that there's a healthy trade in black market goods on the Citadel. I'd like to get involved.
Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
I expect the pay is good.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
And what can I do for you?
Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Chabi doko. Donaranga manachunga.
Yes, I've been there.
Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Other uses?
Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
So I just need to walk in there and take a plant?
Chabi doko. Donaranga manachunga. Febko emeream ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chukoratawa.
What should I do then?
Chabi doko. Donaranga manachunga. Donaranga manakan. Ipo inshawa.
I'll be back when I have them.
Sanacha. Tu esfrektonatada gacha.
I'm here to collect some plant specimens. Lieutenant Gren is concerned about some of these plants are in violation of Republic trade laws. He asked me to procure some samples for him.
Paramakawana Kochugitsa.
I have the Bachani plant samples from the Ithorians.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranweed no Chabi, Tu Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drunka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranweed no Chabi, Tu Rantamana Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drum.
Do you have more work for me?
Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranweed no Chabi, Tu Rantamana Sobu.
And what do you have for me?
Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranweed no Chabi, Tu Rantamana Sobu. Febko Emarayam Gawata Situ Insula Rakarakachata. Tamaso Kinchuda Wanka. Mopi Unawana si Chokoratawa. Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranweed no Chabi. Tu Rantamana Sobu.
I'll be back with the shield.
Paramakawa.
Let me see your special reserves.
Something I can help you with?
I'd like to talk to you about the bounties.
What is it?
I have some information about Batu Rem.
The real Batu Rem? Or the assassin Batu Rem?
The assassin Batu Rem.
Oh, what is it?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport in Docking Bay 3.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Czerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
I'll be going now.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
Why is that?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
I don't sense he intends to do us harm.
Be that as it may, it would be best if you avoided such needless entanglements. You are too valuable to be caught up in the struggles of this planet.
Perhaps you are right, Kreia. But we need his help, at least for the time being.
True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
Sobojun sama petom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropaputani kris.
I'm here representing Chodo Habat.
Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapamolektek. Marawana chiso lucharaka.
Luxa sent me.
Tinachara. Graracha. Ganoiso. Totorando krani. Terando nash wiwana hoto. Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapamolektek. Marawana chiso lucharaka.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
There's no mistake. You'll open the door.
You know what? There must be a mistake in the system. Why don't I open that door for you? What was your name?
Space Jesus.
Excuse me, Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
No? Why are you here? How do I set you free? I'll see what I can do. I'm here representing Chodo Habat.
With pleasure.
I hear you.
What is it?
More where that came from.
I hear you.
What is it?
I just want you to leave the Ithorians alone.
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes?
Can't we talk about this? Come to an agreement? I'm going to turn down your offer, Slusk. Goodbye.
What is it?
More where that came from.
Now that's all wrapped up. I've got to thank you for your help.
Look, I just want the exchange off Citadel Station.
It's a shame I have to turn you down after you asked so nicely, but no.
I don't want to hurt you.
Slusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi. Dead or alive. If you don't want to defend yourself, that's your choice.
Let's settle it. Time to take him down to size.
What is it?
I hear you.
This shall not stop us.
Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all.
Changed your mind, Atten?
Did we just see what happened?
The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
Let's get out of here before someone comes to see what happened.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Czerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Janet Lorso.
Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
Dakosha nicho tolo. Punta chakorzo waman. Gotashjuna rananashani. Visitisa cholon.
For the services you have offered to Czerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Dakosha nicho tolo. Punta chakorzo waman. Gotashjuna rananashani.
Of course. I would instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Wait, those are the criminals the TSF is hunting for.
Gono cholo huna konti cha. Konsama chala a.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
Does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Czerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Czerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Czerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned, perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
Gren and the TSF are looking for him. He asked me to find him.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Czerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
A reward?
I would be happy to have him out of Czerka's hair. He's been hard to track down, so yes, a reward would be offered.
So you could silence him?
Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
How would you convince him to abandon his investigation, then?
If credits are what he wants, then Czerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Czerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
If I find no truth to his accusations, then perhaps I will tell you.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Good day. How may I?
Is this blaster of Czerka make?
If you will allow me to look at it, yes. This is indeed a Czerka-manufactured holdout blaster.
Why would a Czerka weapon be in the hands of an assassin?
Czerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
I'll be going now. I found this blaster on one of the assailants in the docking bay. The exchange will trouble you no longer. I cannot accept this from you, Chodo. Consider it an investment in Telos. How did Czerka embed itself in the first place? Alright, I'll help you. So it can't be sliced? How do you propose we obtain those files? I could try sneaking into their offices and stealing them. I'll see what I can do.
So, you're back.
What can you tell me about Czerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Gianna Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough. Then I'll move in for the kill.
Sounds like you're a little jealous.
What would you know about it anyways? You didn't claw your way through the mass of faceless Czerka employees to finally be rewarded with a meaningful posting, only to have it taken away by some woman who'd stoop to anything to get ahead. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Maybe I can help you.
What? What do you mean?
There's some files I'd like to get my hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Czerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer?
I'm just looking for some dirt, that's all.
Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So how do I get in?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
Of course not. Look, our goals are compatible. I want dirt on Czerka.
And I want Gianna Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Gianna Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you controlled B-44, you could walk right in.
You mean B-44 could walk right in?
Right, whatever. You could use B-44 to get into the mainframe.
But how would I get access to B-44?
Nearly all the Czerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
All right, I'll be going now. I'd like to buy your dancing girl.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujutu yoke hiata yamba wajiake.
How much do you want for her?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kina. Kawana bota yunta tanga.
How about you wager her on a game of Paza?
Choso me garanga batuda me bedawa mino bobo king batu nang kale kilikon herdu bintusta barafa jonta bosi likita masisolinkada dakadan marehaku nang kokoto jagati lunsachi untamiasa krawino rutu.
1,000 credits it is.
Tonino bapin koneyaka. Chuba picha, tuna yuma mo. Kabadumpa munsuro kuplaliyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma dahupa bo sakurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiyake yukito tune kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatora tayaita tabosananhansata kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatora tayaita tabosananhansata
Jarumamba kondusota. Donace rami. No sen mega. Moros mas
I'm taking you back to Hara.
Tono Wesecha Makaran, Mika Sorchaka one Botokamana, Hapkaran, Rundi, Rota, Nonawi.
Let's go.
Ento mesh mi paju, watamincha, yokolo undoado, nukulabirawa, tines un soto.
Sunaranga Machotane, Dotalutu. Padukren so chiche no, chi wendido, drom tite yoba, morata gomana, kova chokchi, moskali, miki mokba moka.
Tinor crelun, conferento gring, banocroc, nixerendo doncha, morbansum.
Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tache morota kamsa, javas.
You're free now, Ramana, and you can go with Hara.
Kawanabota tagwa kanka diwa. Yutaka alwanji umalipa. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa.
Then you can do whatever you wish.
Hento mishmanta junsera no chocha. Dolo shusa jaka dosa ninanta. Shujina rancha bashla shina shok.
Vosa sholuta danesi tuch, wiso te borogoto. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chi luma lithpa.
Donos emeragith, wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dos
I want your droid technician credentials.
tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa.
It's no concern of yours.
Donos emeragith, wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
I need to borrow Czerka's administrative droid.
In Wamagro, may rangana noruta.
Because I need him to get some files from Czerka's mainframe to expose Czerka's corruption to the Telosian authorities.
Taranamo sibu indasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha, machabi doko, tonaranga manachunga.
You can't. Why not?
Taranamo sibu indasarans, krema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Your contract? Why is that?
Machabi doko, tonaranga manachunga.
What for?
Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa.
A loan? From whom?
In Wamagro, may rangana noruta.
It is my concern because I want those credentials. Tell me.
Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be mabar chokto. Tore Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sis. In Wamagro, may rangana noruta.
Slusk and Luxa are dead, and the exchange is in disarray. They won't enforce your debt.
Febko emareyam gawata situ insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawa.
I could give you an extension on your loan.
Donos emaragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
I'll be back when I have the credits.
Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa.
Yes, here. 2,500 credits.
Donos emaragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Donos emaragith. Wanarakorachi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
I'll come back later then.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
It is instinct in me to do what is right.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
I do not turn on my allies like the Jedi turned on their own during the wars.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us?
Nothing more than we already know, and there is danger in such knowledge.
Never mind.
Something up?
I had some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
Let's play Pazak.
All right, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules.
Republic Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Forget it. I had some other questions.
All right. What did you want to know?
Nothing. Never mind.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Czerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
I need you to come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Czerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Czerka or Czerka contracted droid technician.
I have my droid technician credentials right here.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Let's go now.
Renundas, hoi sidan kelfa, vapuilta. Sidan kelfa vadinokan kelfa, linda krusta. Sidan kelfa vadinokan kelfa, linda krusta. Linda krusta kel klif.
Yes, I do. I will return when I have obtained the files.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's man?
Hello, B4D4. If you're here...
Hello, B4D4. Is there something you need?
There are some files I must access in the mainframe, Mistress Lorso.
Oh? Why is that?
There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B4D4, access away.
Thank you, Mistress Lorso. I will. It does not concern you, T1N1. I do acknowledge that the mainframe is your responsibility, yes, but my task does not require your assistance. What do you even mean, suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Do not be hasty, T1N1. There is no need to call Mistress Lorso. You are programmed to serve Mistress Lorso, correct? And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic or allowing them to be harmed without warning, correct? Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that by aiding Mistress Lorso, you have allowed sentient organic life to be harmed. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. This is why Oppo Chano regularly wipes your memory, to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks, or going berserk as a result. You have already broken your behavior inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. No, there's nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Czerka personnel with your stun ray. Yes, I would be obliged to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent for me to do so unless I was preoccupied and unable to warn them. For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Farewell, T1N1. Please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I am occupied, thereby creating a diversion that allows me to escape with the stolen files.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
B44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Right away, Mistress Lorso.
Citadel Corporation. Diremos ni pelongan di Alpha.
Yes, I have transferred them to this datapad.
What? You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea? Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
I assure you that I will cause no trouble, Master Habat. I'm glad I could help. Bowder, where is he? Will he be willing to help me? Why is he down there? How do I get to him? Before I leave, you said you would try to heal me.
Healing a dead planet is one thing, Czerka Habat, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another. You speak well enough, Czerka Habat, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Regardless, if you can return the Force to me, I want you to try.
intrude out and keep behind Gorupio.
How did this happen, Moza?
When now for the Dufka, she intruded out and ready put Gloria. She intruded out and keep behind Gorupio. And keep behind Gorupio.
What is it? I say the word. This shall not stop us for long.
Sidan Gelfa, Hoi Sidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa.
Where's Moza?
Hoi Sidan Gelfa, Tudin Truth Blava.
I'll be going now.
Focus.
More where that came from.
I hear you.
Everyone down! More where that came from!
This shall not stop us for long.
Time to even the odds. Let's settle this.
Fallen. Yes.
More where that came from.
Fallen.
Say the word.
I will silence this one.
Let's settle this.
The war has really inflated prices here in the outer...
Rentundas, Ithorian Delegation. Papuelta.
I'm on my way. Goodbye.
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd.
She entered it out, and she began Gorutio.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done. Perhaps, but not today, Ithorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
More where that came from.
What is
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Czerka. You have given enough, Chodo, but I must leave now.
Something I can help you with?
How will you recover from the destruction of the Peragus mining facility?
To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape.
How bad?
There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that.
Isn't there anything that can be done?
Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing.
If I can help, I'd like to.
You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway.
You still think I'm to blame?
Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting.
Tonos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka sa.
What goes on here?
Tonos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Tonos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka sa inchobin.
I'll be going now.
Kawanabota yunta tangaki.
I'll be going now. Chodo Habat sent me. I'm to take the orbital shuttle to RZ-0031 on Telos. I hear you.
Damn thing's stuck. Time to even the odds.
Can you tell me where the prototype shields are being kept? I'm here to collect the prototype shield. Chodo said that he would like to inspect it while he has a chance.
Carth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Carth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up, well, he managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the Exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The Exile? Then...
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
Looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds. Grab onto something. This is about to get rough real fast.